Hey M0A Nation, Jason here. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 things I look at when choosing an altitude. Well, it's March, it's our flight planning series, and did you know we're giving away an iPad all this month because, well, it's 2023. It's the year of 23 Mike Zulu. Head over to m0acontest.com to enter to win chance to win an iPad mini. Really just to help elevate all things flight plan for you. m0acontest.com. And again, we'll be giving that away during a live stream at the end of the month. You don't need to be present to win, so get your stuff in there, get your information in there, and we'll let you know if you won. So this video, I want it to be quick and to the point because I want to share with you 5 things I look at when I'm planning a long cross country, really any length of cross country. If I'm going above 3,000 feet, I need to start thinking about some altitudes. And tip number 1 is exactly that. What is my cruising altitude based on the regs? Well, 14 CFR 91-159 is a short reg, but it gives us really 2 bits of important information. This is all based on your magnetic course. If you are flying a magnetic course of 0 to 179 degrees, you fly at odd 1,000 altitudes plus 500. Now, mind you, this doesn't begin until above 3,000 feet, so 3,500. 5,500. That's what I mean by odd. That leading number is odd. 3, 5, 7. If your magnetic course is 180 degrees to 359 degrees, you fly an even 1,000 altitude plus 500 for VFR. 4,500. 6,500. So am I flying the appropriate regulatory cruising altitude for my magnetic course? The second thing I look at is a little more practical. It's winds aloft. I want to use tailwinds to my advantage. If there's a really nice tailwind up high, very rarely do I push 23 Mike Zulu into the 8 or 9 or 10,000 range, but it may be worth it if I can get a 15 or 20 knot tailwind as opposed to a 7 knot tailwind staying down at 4,500 feet. It might actually even it out and make the flight a little bit faster. Now, I would also choose a lower altitude if there was a strong headwind, right? To stay down beneath that as well. Or that way we kind of are always working with what are the winds doing on this particular heading. Number 3 is my obstacle clearance. I'm always looking at those elevation figures in our sectional quadrants. You know what I'm talking about? In the lines of longitude and latitude, they make our quadrants and they show our elevation figures there. I'm always looking at those. In the IFR environment, I'm not neglecting my MCAs, my MRAs, my MEAs as well to throw some IFR acronyms at you there. I'm always mindful of obstacle clearances and reception when it comes to IFR flying. And then number 4 is, well, what are the clouds doing? We focus so much on the cloud bottoms, but have you ever looked at where the tops are? Can you get over that weather that's coming? Is it those summertime, cumulus clouds that pop up? My recommendation, stay below those. I know it's going to be bumpy, but you're just going to be feeling like a Red Bull Air Race pilot going around all these towering cumulonimbus, and that's just not smart. You could find yourself stuck on top as well. My 5th and final tip is, do I need to avoid airspace? Not just Class B airspace, but what about restricted airspace? Can I get above it? Do I need to navigate around it? What if I don't get cleared in this Bravo and I need to go under the shelf? I'm always ready for that. I'm always ready to go above or below special use or restricted areas. And again, you can check the NOTAMs to learn more about all of this. What are some things you look at when choosing an altitude as well? I'd love to hear those. Leave me a comment down below. Don't forget, we're giving away an iPad all this month. Once again, m0acontest.com. Have a blessed, abundant, outstanding rest of your day. And most importantly, remember, that a good pilot is always learning. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you. Pass your FAA written test, pass your FAA check ride, or I will pay for it. See why more than 130,000 people trust M0A for passing their FAA exams. You're going to utilize what we call our aviation mastery method, not just to memorize, but to become that safe real-world pilot. You'll be prepped for your written test, prepped for your check ride, and most importantly, make you that safe real-world pilot pursuing mastery. Because a good pilot is always learning.